Welcome back to another simple green tech video. I'm Radio Zane, and today we're going to be looking at recording electric guitar into Tracktion 7. For this video, we'll be using the Behringer UM2 audio interface. By purchasing this interface, we got Tracktion 7 for free. Now with the Behringer UM2 connected to the computer, let's open up Tracktion. First, let's make sure that the ASIO driver is the one that Tracktion is using, as this will give us better latency when recording. So we go into Settings, Audio Devices, make sure this says ASIO, then make sure the Behringer USB audio device is the one that's selected. And if it is, then we can go up, create a new project. You can give it a name. I'm just going to name this Test. Let's go into that project. Now we can either record our guitar over a click track by enabling the metronome feature, which is right here. You click on click. Or we can play over a drum track, which is what you might actually be doing if you're recording a song. I typically like to start with a drum track, so that's what I'm going to do here. Now I'm going to load up the free plugin MT Power Drum Kit and bring it into one of these tracks here, say track 3. This is a free VST that sounds great and can really help you with your songwriting and recording. Let's drag the MIDI pattern into the timeline and copy it over a few times to give us some room for recording several bars. Now let's name the guitar track that we'll be recording into. We're going to be using track 1. Typically I name the guitar track either guitar 1 or 2, depending on whatever part it is I'm using, but you can name it whatever you want. For this video, I'm just going to call it Guitar 1. Now let's select the input. We're going to be using input 2. That's the instrument input on the Behringer UM2. But if you're recording into a different device, select whatever input it is that you're using. And now let's arm the track for recording. Once armed, you can strum the guitar and you can see in the little VU meter that you have a signal going into Tracktion, but you won't be able to hear it just yet. So what you want to do is click on the input here, go down to the bottom and make sure live input monitoring is selected. Once you select that, strum your guitar again, and you should be able to hear it. Now you may want to adjust your input levels on the interface to make sure you're not clipping or you're not too quiet. To do this, you want to use the physical gain knob that's on the interface for input 2 and not the volume knob in the DAW. And now once that's done, let's bring in a guitar amp VST because it sounds a little boring just going straight into the Behringer UM2. For this video, I'm going to use the free version of Amplitube Custom Shop. It's a great sounding piece of software that comes with lots of free gear to get you going right away. I'll quickly load up a preset. Now let's select the loop region that we would like to record into. Now we can record several takes over and over without stopping. To do this, you want to make sure the loop button is ticked off, and then you can hit record and get ready to rock. So that was sort of a basic little riff I did there just for this video. I recorded a few takes on this track and we can choose which one is the best. To do that, you want to click this little plus sign over here and you can see all the different takes that we did. I did 6 different takes. Let's say 4 was the best. So that's the one I want to use. Now I can listen to it back. All right, that's probably not the one I would choose in real life, but you got the picture. And if you want, you can copy that over and over to go with your drum pattern. Well, that's it for guitar recording into Tracktion 7. I hope this video helps you to get started recording some great songs. Be sure to share a link to your song below so I can check them out. And if you found this video helpful and would like to see more, please subscribe. For Simple Green Tech, I'm Radio Zane, and we'll talk soon.